Hello from ChiNation.com. This is Mark Josie. Today I would like to do a small blade review on this weapon here. This is the Cold Steel Italian long sword. And no joke, it is very long. Compared to the Cold Steel Norman sword, the Viking sword, this thing is like huge. And I know that some people mentioned that the handle of the earlier model is not that long. It's about that long usually, and like hand and a half kind of handle. But right now, this one I got, which is the more recent version, you can see that it's much longer. See my hand here? It's very, very pretty. Okay, so now let's take a close look at this. Just like all Cold Steel sword, it's made of the high carbon steel. Okay, so take a close look. This here is very well polished, very shiny, reflective too. And here's a genuine leather wrapped handle. This here gives you a good feeling when you hold it. Okay, it's set to two hand, and a very shiny, well polished handguard, and also this here. The scabbard is also wrapped in genuine leather, black leather. No wobble or whatever. Okay, here, this here is glued on to the scabbard, and it's also very shiny. Let's flip it over. Now you can see this is where the leather was sewed together. Now the other side is smooth. So yeah, very reflective. You see, even the camera is showing. And here, this is a nut cap, which you can use the vice grip to grip on, and then unscrew the thing, and you can remove the pommel. And then here, there's another nut inside that secures the whole blade. Of course, just like any CS sword, it's a very durable and a good sword with a full tang, a meaty tang that can withstand all kind of abuse. Now, taking the sword out like that, you can see the diamond shaped geometry. See, it's here slanted all the way, and then here slanted all the way there, just like the Chinese swords. Yeah, the edge here is done very well, and the sword, the finish on the sword is the mirror polish. You see, very. There we go. Finger. Okay, so you can see it's a very nice mirror polish all the way. Okay, that's how the scabbard looks. It's wood and wrapped in leather. Right here, okay, right here, you can see the edge. And also, just to mention here, the blade here, it's from wide, and it tapers down to a much narrower edge. Right here, see, very narrow. And let me show you the tip close up. Okay, that's how the tip looks like. Okay, the sword right now here is how it is out of the box. It's super sharp. Okay, out of the box. Okay, there we go. Very sharp. Switch to the other side. Very sharp sword, clean cut. And now let's test the tip by stabbing into a soup can. Okay, I'll put that on the floor just to give me some space. And there we go. Okay, I just lightly go, and it went into the can already. You don't need any effort to do it. See, now we can barbecue the can. Woo, like that. Okay, so get it out. No damage to the tip whatsoever. Okay. Very strong tip, and the tip is pretty nice. You see the big holes? Okay. Obviously, I've been stabbing it a lot. And yeah, the handguard, the grip and everything is very secure. You don't feel any play, any wobbly and stuff like that. It's a very strong sword. Overall, okay, I can say that the edge they put on this sword is much better than the one on some modern saber, because at least, you know, they sharpen from here, the spine, right to here, like how a sword is supposed to be done. For some modern sword that they do, the Cold Steel does, they have put a knife kind of edge there. It's like a tiny edge, and then you can see that it's more like a knife kind of edge, and it's not cutting as well. This edge here is much nicer in look and also much more practical. The blade is sharpened from here to here, all the way. And the balance, let me check the balance point. Is about here. So that's about 3 inches from hilt, very nice. So the balance point is well set, and when you hold the grip, you see, you still have a lot of space. See? You have a lot of space here. And also, when I try to turn the blade around like this, the guard, the hand guard, doesn't scratch my hand much. See, I can do this easily without feeling the hand guard jamming in my way. So it's pretty nicely designed. And even when I do this movement here, see, it doesn't get in my way. Yeah. That's a very nice design there. And also the sword feels very sturdy, very fast when you use it with both hands. Okay, like this, it feels very fast, and you can really enjoy holding it like that. So as you can see, I'm not from a European sword kind of background. I am from a Kung Fu kind of background. So the movement I do is not really a European sword like, but for a Kung Fu guy like me, okay, you can see that this thing works like a double-handed sword in the Chinese weapon, just like this one. Let me show you one. This is a double-handed sword in Chinese Kung Fu, but it's a functional blade. This is a blade made of high carbon steel, and it's a very nice blade. You can hold it with both hands. Okay, it's not as long as that one, but it's a beefy blade. If you take a look at close up, we'll do a review of this later on for sure. This is a nice blade. See how beefy it is? Here's the fourth. Wow, shoot, this is so heavy. And yeah, see, the blade is heavy. So yeah, for a blade like that, you can rotate, you know, all kinds of movement. And this one is more, it's kind of more a faster blade than that one, but actually when you hold it in the hand, the Italian long sword actually feels very comfortable. Unlike the Norman sword, the Viking sword from Cold Steel, which I felt kind of like this space is kind of scratchy, but somehow for this one, I think they buffed the corners and stuff like that a lot, so it feels very good in hand. It doesn't scratch you or anything like that, and it's long. Yeah, so that's my review, and I hope you like it. Maybe in the future we'll do some cutting tests and stuff like that. So yeah, that's it. Very nice sword. I mean, if you want me to give a rating, I will say 9 or 10 out of 10. This is very nice. So remember to subscribe and like. Bye bye.